Game and shit. So, tell me if your parents ever did this, audience. But my parents would do this thing, right? Where when the PlayStation 2 was coming out, and I'd be like, Mommy, can I have a PlayStation 2? She'd be like, but you already have a PlayStation. Why would you need another one?
All the fucking time.
Yeah.
You know what happened?
Same thing happened with Game Boy Advance.
I'm really fucking salty about this, though.
Yeah, go on.
I bought myself... as a kid, I had a Game Boy Color, and I bought... my mum bought me a Game Boy
Do we want this version of Nidoran or male Nidoran? Does it matter?
Either. I'm quite partial to Nidoqueen.
Well, I am a feminist, so I'm gonna go for this Nidoran.
I actually quite like Nidoqueen. She was one of my first really tanky Pokemon.
She is queen. Anyway, go on with your story.
So, as a kid, I had basically every generation of the handheld consoles. I had Game Boy, Game Boy Advance SP, and the 3DS.
Yep.
No, not 3DS, Nintendo DS.
Yep.
So, when I got my, DS, my mum was like, yeah, you won't need the Game Boy Advance anymore.
What?
So I'm just going to sell it. And me being a kid, at this point in time, I was like only fucking... How old was I? I think I was only like 12 or 13 at the time. So I was just sitting there going, oh yeah, that'll be useless, I won't need that.
Yeah.
So much regret.
So much regret.
All of the regret.
Oh my god.
I mean, I still have my...
escaping the Pokeball.
I still have my Game Boy Color, so I can still play my older Game Boy games. But so much regret.
Yeah. Oh no! I accidentally ran away. I'm sorry. Oh, I pressed B because I wanted to escape the screen where it was just like, do you want to switch Pokemon? Oh shit! Yeah, knowing that situation means leave. Means run. Damn it! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I'll quickly heal up first.
What's the name of this town again?
Pewter City.
Pewter.
Yeah. Did you watch? Obviously you've watched the original Pokemon anime.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
Well, just
if you haven't, I am judging you very intently.
I'm judging you very hard. Yeah. Did you consider it like cheating when during the first like basically the episode that Poke Awesome was based on, where Pikachu like so like the water starts going off from the roof and it like hits Brock's Onyx and like Pikachu just like takes advantage of it and just uses a Thunder Shock. It's like, well, actually, that's not technically fair. I mean, in a sense, I guess.
I think that...
Because no one could control those circumstances, right?
I think that taking advantage of your surroundings is possibly an important factor of fighting. I mean, it certainly is for sword fighting.
Yeah, for sure, but like...
But I'm not sure how it would work with the Pokemon League.
Yeah, exactly, because like... if Pokemon existed in real life, hypothetically speaking, and like there was no like moral issues with like cockfighting or whatever, what would happen if like in like a league registered match, if just like suddenly there was like I was gonna say an earthquake, but that's a bad example because that's a Pokemon move. But like if something that was out of like the two trainers like circumstances, like I'm trying to think of a good example. Like let's say a banana peel falls onto the stadium and like...
meteorite just crashes.
A meteorite just crashes into the other Pokemon and they declare the other trainer the victor. Just like, he's unable to continue battling. Also, perhaps call a healer.
Nah, just like fucking falls right on the trainer. Just like... Trainer's dead.
The trainer can just no longer give commands.
It's just like
they're just sitting there like...
dead.
They're just like sitting there like, do we keep going? Or
But no, in all honesty, I feel as though all of the arenas for gym leaders have been specifically designed so that people will need to overcome obstacles and use the arena to their advantage.
Yeah.
So, if it can't be if to the trainer it can't be distinguished as something that's not meant to happen, then I think that it would possibly just be let through. Or at least call for a rematch.
Alright. I just like in Poke Awesome.
Oh,
it's
you
just
got
like,
it! Awesome!
It's just like, the fridge! My milk and eggs are in there!
Okay, what are we gonna name it?
Oh shit, you're right. We should give it a girl name.
A girl name? How about Nigel?
Alright, sounds good to me. Alright. N-I-G.
I'll do this with my paws.
Yo, you've seen that? Yeah, that's one of my favorite things too. Because like, originally I saw that meme online and I thought it was just the meme. Like, I've never seen the episode that it came from. So, the fact that like right before I had no idea that like Nigel actually prepared for that moment where he's just like, when I go on stage, I'm gonna do this.
Man, I tell you what, though, without 4chan, my life would be meaningless.
Meaningless?
Meaningless.
Well, I mean, you can get memes outside of 4chan though.
All the good ones are born from 4chan.
All right, I'm not gonna argue there. Like, the interesting thing about 4chan too is that like, I feel as if, even though it's like the cesspool of the internet, like complete gutter trash.
The vomit pile.
Yeah, I think in its history, it's equally done as much good as it has bad.
Yeah,
because like
definitely.
it's done a lot of things that like people would argue are probably for the better good, like doxing
And
Battletoads. And Battletoads, yeah. Is this Battletoads? No, it's combat amphibians. No, but like they've doxed like actually legitimately like horrible people, like murderers and crap like that, right? So
You're dead to me. How dare you not fight the pleb?
Yeah. Oh, right. Wait. No, we didn't beat him, did we? Shit, and I'm already talking to him. Oh, fine. How about we go back and we beat him after Brock?
He can get our sloppy seconds.
Yeah. It's like that scene in Scott Pilgrim. It's like, ask him how it feels to get sloppy seconds. How does it feel to get...
I love Scott Pilgrim. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. Yeah, I was actually like tweeting the other day about how amazing it would be, right, if they did an animated series based on the original Scott Pilgrim comic books.
Like an anime, right? Or
not like an anime, like
Western
an actual
animation?
Western animation.
Yeah.
It's a Western comic book,
yeah,
so
but
it'd make more sense.
It's got more Eastern style to the art.
Sort of.
In my opinion, it's a bit of a weird
Maybe.
Western Eastern fusion.
Well, I still think it would be like Western animated because it is a
Yeah,
Western comic
definitely.
book. But like, what I was going to say, oh crap, we should have gotten a water type of some. Well, there is no water type in this game. That's why I used to always go for Squirtle.
Yeah,
in Red and Blue.
Right. There is water types, but we're just not up to them yet.
No, I know that.
Well,
I'm
you
just
said
saying.
there's no water type in this game.
No, I said there was no water type before Brock.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm sorry. I should have clarified. That with what are most people's strategies when they approach it? Like, if you know that the first gym leader is going to be a rock type, naturally in Red and Blue, you go for water first. Because, like, if you pick grass, then you're basically screwing yourself over and, like, making it a lot harder to beat the first gym. But with water type, the gym leader has no type advantage when you get to the second gym. And the first gym, you have the advantage. So, like, it's, for you, at the start of the game at least, it's a win-win for you.
Yeah, definitely.
You get through the first bit a lot faster. But in Pokemon Yellow, you know, you're given the disadvantage by having a Pikachu. It's very, like, mild things like that which make Pokemon either more or less difficult for the individual player.
Yeah.
Depending on how they play. I've actually been watching a couple of Pokemon speedruns because I wanted to do a playthrough where I just get through the game as quickly as possible. And, like, most of what they do is in speedruns is just get, like, one Pokemon and, like, we'll grind them up to, like, the greatest possible level. We should watch a speedrun sometime because, like, they're actually pretty interesting
Third
in how to...
person, no! Nigel, you're up.
Yeah, what was Nigel again? Nidoran.
Yeah.
Yep. So... Oh my god! I keep forgetting the back sprites in the original Pokemon were always so awkward looking. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Like, if you looked at that and didn't know it was a Pokemon, like, what would you assume it was?
I
Like,
would totally think it was a mouse.
I thought it was like,
you can definitely see the ears.
I thought it was like a fly or like a bug because it kind of looks like a one big thing and then two wings popping out.
Okay.
Sort of.
I see a mouse, like the two
Like a mouse?
spherical things on top definitely
Oh
look like...
yeah, no, I can kind of see like an old-fashioned kind of mouse, like a
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a little. It's like a little Mickey Mouse, but
Yeah,
you're wearing
Mickey
like a.
Mouse.
Yeah. It's the hidden Mickey. Remember how Disney Channel used to have hidden Mickeys?
Yes.
Yeah.
From what I saw of the Disney Channel as a kid, I didn't have Foxtel or pay TV.
Okay. Why did I go to a lower level Pokemon? Oh well, I'll just inch him off bit by bit.
Because you
Inch him
suck.
off.
I love it when they inch me off.
Just go
Winky
in inch by
face.
inch, yeah. Yeah, I'll just.
Eat a dick.
I was gonna say inch him off again, but now you got me thinking about blowjobs.
Oh man, that blows.
Shall we switch to? Shall we switch to Bob?
Rat boy! Oh, that's Bob.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Bob gonna do here?
I don't know. Does Thunder Talk not work?
No, Thunder
oh
Talk just
shit!
doesn't fucking work.
I thought it was just gonna like inch him off again.
No, Thunder Talk just doesn't fucking work.
Well, crap. Why don't we weaken him for like the
Yeah,
other?
definitely. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
like when
Bob,
we
you're
switch
a
back to
sacrificial
Pidgeot,
lamb.
we have a potion too, so we could use like one of these moves to heal up bird person.
Bird person.
I knew it was a good idea to switch from bird person.
Yeah.
I knew it was a good idea. All right, I'm gonna like heal him up the rest of the way. Yeah.
I would have just taken out some more of his attack or defense.
You think so? Use this move to take out the rest of his attack. Oh, some more attack.
Yeah.
All right, tail whip or growl.
One of them. I can't remember which of the individual moves do.
You
one
know,
of them does attack and one of them does defense.
I have to say that I have never thought this strategically about a Pokemon battle before. Like, never. So, we've already taken down some of his attack. Should we take down some of his defense now?
Alrighty.
Alright, tail whip then.
I like it when they're defenseless.
You just wiggle that booty. Pikachu's like what you see, Geodude?
Pikachu. 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 Everyone loves you.
I just like to imagine like Pikachu just turned around and just wiggled its like butt at a Geodude.
Man, Elmo would be the best Pokemon trainer.
Elmo knows where you live. Elmo catch Pikachu. Elmo catch Pikachu. Boys and girls, how many Pokemon have we caught today? Elmo loves you. Elmo loves Pikachu.
There is something very wrong with us.
Yeah, no. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah, let's beat up this Rocky boy. Just inch him off.
Inch him off. Oh gosh.
Yes, my son.
No.
Oh wait, you didn't say gosh.
I said gosh.
Damn.
And you know where, if you don't believe in gosh, you go to heck.
Eat your vegetables.
Yeah, eat your vegetables. If you don't eat your meat, you're gonna have any pudding.
I need to do another playthrough of Undertale. That's such a good
Yeah?
Yeah.
It is a pretty good game actually. I'm just trying to think of
That must be a new concept for you.
what thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because like I played through like Undertale on Pacifist and I recorded that for my channel, but like I haven't actually played Undertale since then. But like I already know like all the plot twists and stuff like that. So outside of like the actual like novelty of like actually playing the game, there's not really much in it for me.
That's fair.
And like come to think of it, I don't know like the best way to describe it, but I don't get like this. I don't get the same thrill over playing video games anymore because like most of the greatest things about like back in the day, you played through a game to see the ending and to like actually like play through the game. But nowadays there's like let's plays and the endings of every video game ever and like every possible like alternative ending is already posted online for you. So there's not any reward in like finding it.
Well, that's why I don't watch Let's Plays. I say as I'm playing.
as you're creating a Let's Play, yeah.
I'm like that. I'm like that one dealer that just, he doesn't use his own stuff. He just deals it out.
Like a baker who bakes cake, who hates cake but always bakes it. Have you seen the Key of Awesome?
Yes.
In the Key of Awesome, they do like the most amazing. Oh my god, Rattatar's about to die. I swear to God.
Have you seen much of the King of Random?
What's the King of Random?
He's basically just this guy that does all his random stuff. Like he's made himself a.
So he's jumped off the Westgate Bridge.
No, not that sort of random stuff.
He made
like
a cake.
Science and engineering experiments. It's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Like he made an aluminium foundry. Has since upgraded it to do hard metals like copper and all that, and is experimenting with. And he teaches you how to do it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
so it's like an
really cool.
educational channel.
It's
of sorts?
kind of educational, but more of just this guy doing random shit and showing you how he does it.
Oh, okay. What level do you think we should be at before we take on Brock again?
100.
We just spend the entire playthrough like in this one area grinding up to level 100.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we're just like buffed up on steroids by the time we get there and it's just like
just like muscles twitching.
Yeah, muscles twitching, exactly. Oh my gosh,
Pikachu just fucking mega punches Onyx into the ground.
Yeah. No, I just realized that this is pretty much going the exact same way as my playthrough did when I was a little kid, because what I did is I like buffed up my my Pidgey to like max, so it always, like without fail, would always become my most powerful Pokemon. In fact, nearly every single playthrough that I did, because I just spam like Fly Attack and Gust and Fly. It was Fly, because Fly is a really good move because like it misses, like your opponent will inevitably miss when it like does its first thing.
Like Dig.
Yeah, exactly.
Dig's also a good move.
Yeah, and then you do like a really good attack like on your second turn. And I can't remember, I don't know if this is like the case, but like when I originally played Pokemon Yellow, one of my favorite moves was Swift, because it would like annihilate every single like Pokemon that I came across. But like in later games, Swift seems to have like not be as good. Like it seems to be a weaker move in like the 3D games and stuff. Is that like something that they actually did, or am I just
Well, they do tweak all the moves and all that between games.
Yeah.
To better suit the environment of the newer game. So
okay?
I'm not sure entirely about Swift as itself, but they do tweak the moves.
Pokemon was such a phenomenon in the early 90s and like 2000s.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, late 90s and early 2000s. Because like so basically you buy the game, you play it through, and while you're playing through the game, you also have like a cartoon series where you get to see the characters on screen basically do exactly what you do in the game.
Yeah, it's
and then
really
there's
cool.
a card game that you can play with your friends when you're
On
not playing the video
motorcycles.
game. Yeah, no. There was no motorcycles involved back in those days. Motorcycles didn't exist yet.
Card games.
They hadn't been invented.
Yeah, true. We didn't play card games on motorcycles until many years later.
Yeah, motorcycles didn't exist in the 90s. Oh gosh.
Back in my day, we had 2 sticks and a rock, and we had to share the rock.
Back in my days, we didn't play Pokemon. We played with rocks. We just threw rocks at people. Mainly it's me.
Man.
Professor Oak, what are you doing in my brain?
Hi, Red. Say hello to your mom for me. Oh wait, I'm doing it right now.
Do you believe that whether it's in the games or the anime, that Professor Oak actually like hangs out with Red's mom?
Oh man.
when Red's out journeying and catching
Oak
Pokemon.
definitely bangs Ash's mum. Definitely, 100%.
Did you see my Rick and Morty Pokemon parody?
No, I didn't.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, basically, I did like a parody where it was just like, so Oak just like the first episode of Rick and Morty, Professor Oak just wanders into Red's bedroom and is just like, Red, you gotta go catch all the Pokemon, Red. You gotta go out. You're 10 years old. You gotta leave home and catch all the Pokemon. It's like, Professor Oak, what are you doing in my house? We gotta go catch all 150 of them, and that Mew bitch too. Come on, Red. I'll finally get some alone time with your mother. What? Never mind, Morty. Morty? Who's Morty? Oh god.
Man.
Yeah. I always come up with like ideas for cartoons like that, but never have the time to like fully animate them through.
Confirmed though. Like, Ash is definitely the Morty of the Pokemon universe.
Of the Pokemon, and Professor Oak is the Rick of
Definitely.
the Pokemon universe.
He's one of the more
You're a little bitch, Red, and I can prove it mathematically.
he's just a little bit more clean than the other Ricks.
Yeah. It's like the child-friendly Rick.
Yeah, the PC Rick.
The PC Rick. Oh god, could you imagine like a social justice warrior Rick?
I'm sure it exists. Infinite universes.
Infinite universes, yeah. So wait a second. If infinite universes exist, does that mean that there is a universe where infinite universes don't exist?
Well, that would be a paradox, and therefore, no.
Oh shit! I forgot about this. It's just like bling.
You're still light years from facing Brock. You know, I actually agree entirely.
Yeah.
That was well put.
So he sends out Diglett yet
Good old
again.
Diglett.
Good old diggity dang Diggy.
Diglett.
That's what they call him back in college.
Ow, you hit my Diglett.
Diggy is what they called me back in college. Really? No, I never went to college.
What's a college?
Yeah.